Today's Volvo list. Number 1, gonna dunk. Fresh coffee, fresh cooks. Check. Number 2, we're gonna cut it in half.
Cut it.
Finally do it. Number 3, we're gonna entrust Brad with some fuel and wiring. Maybe at the same time. And number 4, we're gonna give it a test run. We'll drive it around, see what happens, see where we need to put the casters, or we'll just have some fun. Let's get started. So I tried to explain this earlier with Cacao and Hurt, but you know how Cacao and Hurt get.
I don't even know what a caster card is.
It's more of a caster.
What's this little thing?
That's a contraption.
I remember you saying something about the reverse wheelies.
Yeah, pretty nose heavy.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah. We watched our boy Ryan Anderson do it at the Monster Jam.
That's a whole different ball game.
It's not a monster truck, but it's gonna work.
Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't you be somewhere else?
Yeah, this is gonna be the best one ever made.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's gonna be fast.
The little suspension in the back. What do you mean to be fast?
It's gonna be fast. This thing makes quite a bit of power. It's turbo.
Have you heard it? Have you seen the burn?
No.
No, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see what you
You're
guys
getting
do.
kind of heavy.
Kyle, you shredded the f out of it.
Thank you, bud.
Kawa.
No, I don't like your high five. They're pretty gnarly. No.
We didn't get a good explanation. I'll explain it again. This is going to be a caster car. What we're gonna do is cut the car in half and replace the rear wheels with caster wheels. So it's just like a shopping cart. They can move in any direction. And since it's front wheel drive, the front wheels are gonna be pulling it, but that will allow the rear to slide out, which normally you'd be dragging the rear wheels on a front wheel drive car. So this will allow it to kind of drift around, and we'll be able to do spins and all kinds of stuff. Now, because it is really nose heavy, we kind of put a wheelie bar here in the front. I got this idea from Ryan Anderson. Since it's nose heavy, we can do that, but we're gonna keep that there because, I don't know, it's kind of powerful. It might flip us over. So this will kind of be fun to throw a caster wheel on there as well. And Brad's idea was when we come back down, it's gonna be a hard, abrupt landing. So we wanted to put a little suspension in there to kind of soften the blow so it doesn't hurt his back because he's an old man. I don't personally care. We cut out so much structure, I probably will have to do some kind of main hoop and an X brace, and something to even accept the suspension. And we also have to move the battery and the fuel tank forward because it was in the rear before. Now we're moving it forward, but we want to keep it in a safe spot because it might go out of control, we might go back into the dock, and we don't want to have a fire explosion. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make that safe. But as for the day, we're just gonna cut this thing in half, maybe drive it around, see how far we get. My ball on that shit. Everybody kind of wants to be involved. You can see there's a whole lot of people here. So I'm trying to draw a bit of a line as guidance so nobody goes absolutely crazy. I'm all for cutting stuff straight, even though this doesn't matter. I want to do quality stuff, even if it's cutting a car in half.
I'm gonna put a bandana over my eyes and just go for it.
Dude.
Yeah. Just kidding. I don't want to push you.
I like your style, man. I like your style.
This thing is gnarly. It'll cut anything. You want to cut something?
Hurt, come
Hurt, you want to draw something in the roof? You ready? You want to pierce the metal first. So hold it in one spot and you pierce it, and then you dress it. Then you drag it. Just kind of watch it cut. That's that.
That's my new racetrack.
So if you go too fast, you see it just skip over. But when you have the nice, that's your racetrack. So you can go back over it basically, but just kind of slow it down in those spots that are not.
It's hard to go slow, man.
Yeah, well, I'll use two hands and kind of guide yourself. Joey, you want to rip? most excited I've ever seen Nash without a beard. What'd you make?
I made a wave. Well, sort of a wave.
A wave?
Flagging, so I made a little wave.
Oh. Look what's coming. Yeah, Kim. That was pretty good. We had enough playing around. John wants to get back to work. John's gonna cut the roof line because he's probably got the steadiest hands. He's our artist.
I don't know, we'll see.
We'll see. Just don't be scared of it. And don't fall through the roof.
I'm not gonna try and fall through the roof.
But if you do, it'll be hilarious.
I'm glad everyone's got that vote of confidence. I'm gonna fall through the roof.
Yeah. Don't cut your beard either.
That's my #1 problem, is singeing it. It sucks. You ever caught your beard on fire?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It sucks.
I do it all the time, welding. Would you mind passing that on up? Guy holds
It
it.
doesn't have shit on it. It's not clean.
It is clean, it's brand new. Just don't cut through the cord and don't cut through your own hands. Thanks, John.
No problem, thank you. That was awesome, had a lot of fun.
Bad Daddy. Yes, sir. So tell me about this gas tank.
This is a fuel cell with a milk crate modified to hold it in the passenger seat. This is the fuel return line right here that we use with our all nice fine A&N lines here. A&N comes from Army and Navy. And then all us hot rod guys wanted to use it because we knew it's the safest thing out there. Here's our fuel pressure line, also A&N fitting, braided.
So you put that little pump in there?
Yeah, just a normal Volkswagen fuel pump. On this system here, it can be on the frame rail, above the tank, below the tank, in the tank. This one doesn't matter. It's not really high performance per se. High performance tanks, the fuel pump has to be below the fuel level of the tank. There we go. She's solid.
Whoa!
Hell
yeah, Joey. I just want to drive a car with 2 wheels, see what happens. This is the most ghetto setup, dude. Is this your rollover vent?
Yes, it is!
You think I'm gonna roll this thing?
Protection from my buddy Dan.
Thanks,
I don't
Brad.
want him to burn to death.
See, we don't hate each other. He actually cares about me.
Yeah.
Dude, so the battery, is that gonna be good? Let's at least zip tie some of this forward.
No, it's strapped around the thing.
No, I
all
mean
the
the
way to seat.
cables. I'm gonna drag that shit out. This just hit a whole new level of dangerous. As if I wasn't sketched out before, he just poured gas all over everything.
See you, Dan! Ah!
No! Go, Dan, go! That's exactly steer.
Got it, Brad! Got it! Sounds sick. Are you gonna neutral drop it down there?
If I get down there,
That'd be sick. As long as you have Kanan always pushing you, you're fine.
no way it's gonna go off the dock, but I'll just drive it down. So it's on fire. What the heck? Oh yeah. Gotta go fast. Oh man, it does wheelies. Hold on, kill the fuel. Kill the
Yeah, we just cut the gas lines, we're done.
gas lines in half.
Yeah, I mean, you put the lines underneath the body and it lands.
There's supposed to be capacitors there.
Flies, all right?
Yeah, no, it's not your.
That's a problem?
It's leaking gas.
This is the most ridiculous idea I think we've ever had.
Do a donut together as one.
Easy, easy, easy.
Just get him home safe, Brad.
Quick review of the list. We did our dunk. We did cut it in half. We did the fuel and wiring. Not very successful, I might add. And then we did a test run. And I did find out some things. So enough with the destruction, the crazy crap. This is the last of that. We've cut it apart, we've done that. Now we know what we need to do. Brad was right in that we do need to do some kind of rear suspension. When it came down, it was really hard on my back. We'll need a little bit more structure just to guide that, but it's not gonna fall apart on itself. And then we gotta figure out how to make it actually drive a little better because it wants to really pull to one side. I wanna make it actually drivable and something really fun that we can keep doing over and over because it's actually a blast to drive. Brad's got food. I'm hungry. That's a wrap! Really, dude?